Hello, everyone. Our presentation will be about Renaissance Fathers, and it is by Daniela Duque, Sydney Cooper, Chloe Farrick, and Sophia Kessler. Enjoy!
Hi, my name's Chloe, and I'm presenting Renaissance with Fathers. So first, I'm going to start with the roles of fathers in the Renaissance. The father was the head of the household and held the ultimate authority within the family. He was responsible for financial management, making important decisions, and maintaining the family's social and economic standing. Fathers also had the duties that included overseeing property, managing business interests, and arranging marriages for children to forge beneficial alliances. The significance of fathers in the Renaissance society, first, is the cultural transmission. Fathers were key figures in passing down culture and intellectual values. Their roles assured that Renaissance humanism, art, and literature, which celebrated classical knowledge and personal achievements, reached the next generation. Their economic and social stability, they're responsible in managing family finances and ensuring economic stability was critical, as the Renaissance was a time of burgeoning trade and commerce. Fathers' successful management of these areas contributed to the economic growth and stability of regions and cities.
Now we're going to look at some notable examples of fathers during the Renaissance, specifically in the Medici family. In the first dynasty, we have Cosimo de' Medici, better known as Cosimo the Elder, the founder of the Medici political dynasty, and Lorenzo de' Medici, the grandson of Cosimo the Elder and father of the Renaissance, also known as Lorenzo the Magnificent. Lastly, from the second dynasty, we will analyze Cosimo I of Medici, known for being the Duke of Florence and first Grand Duke of Tuscany. Now let's dive into an analysis of Lorenzo de' Medici. Lorenzo exercised his roles as a father within the home and in the political cultural sphere in Florence. Lorenzo was not just a de facto ruler in Florence, he was also a devoted family man who had 10 children with his wife, Clarice Orsini. Their marriage was both a political alliance and devotion to building strong family bonds. He was particularly determined to raise his children to become morally and intellectually sound, ensuring each child, especially his heir, got the best education possible. Because of his guidance, one of his sons became Pope Leo X, and his daughter became a respected political figure through her successful marriage alliances. Lorenzo is also referred to as the father of the Renaissance, and rightfully so, due to his immense patronage of thinkers, artists, and poets. Some notable examples include Michelangelo and Botticelli. His patronage helped cultivate an environment in Florence where intellectuals and creators could thrive. Pictured above is an example of a piece of art painted by Botticelli, who was sponsored by Lorenzo. This piece is called The Birth of Venus.
We begin with Cosimo the Elder. He's really the one who set the Medici family on the path to power in Florence, as he effectively took control after his exile in 1434. His ruling was more indirect, using influence, bribes, and corruption. A huge part of his power came from the Medici Bank, which was established by his brother Giovanni. It became the largest bank in Europe and gave the family an incredible economic leverage. He used that wealth not just for political gain, but also to elevate the family's status through immense patronage of the arts. I think of the Medici Palace, which was commissioned by Michelozzo in 1444. It was a statement, the first modern palace, but designed to project power in a seemingly modest way. And the Medicis became serious collectors of artworks and ancient artifacts under him. He was also the father of Piero de' Medici to ensure that the family's lineage would continue to hold influence. Ultimately, Cosimo the Elder established the enduring power of the Medici in Florence. Moving on to Cosimo I, a couple of generations later, he solidified the Medici's transformation into a ruling dynasty. He was the father of Francesco I and Ferdinand I, both of whom became his successors as Grand Dukes. He had 11 children with Eleonora di Toledo. During the Renaissance, having many children, especially male heirs, was crucial to powerful families to ensure their name and wealth was continued. And we see evidence of the importance of lineage in events like the elaborate wedding celebration had for his son, Francesco I. These weren't just personal events, but public displays of the Medici power and continuity. His daughter, Maria de' Medici, also played a significant role later as the Queen of France. This demonstrates how Cosimo I's children extended the family's influence beyond Florence through strategic marriages. Cosimo I established a hereditary and overtly dynastic rule, emphasizing family size and strategic marriages to secure the Medici's future.
To compare these three men, I'm first going to talk about the similarities between Lorenzo Medici and Cosimo the Elder. So both of these men were a part of the first Medici dynasty, and they both managed the Medici Bank. Cosimo the Elder, of course, was the founder of the Medici Bank, and they held the same title during their lifetimes, which was the de facto ruler of the Florentine Republic. And then there is Cosimo I de' Medici, and he was a part of the second Medici dynasty, and his role in his lifetime included the Duke of Florence, and that was from 1537, from then later becoming the Grand Duke of Tuscany in 1569. The similarities between all three of these men is that all three of them heavily supported art and architecture. For example, Lorenzo de' Medici was known for supporting artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Botticelli. Cosimo the Elder is, of course, responsible for the construction of the Medici Palace and the rebuilding of the Basilica di San Lorenzo. And Cosimo I de' Medici is responsible for the construction of the Uffizi Gallery. All of them established networks with powerful families and used wealth strategically to secure their political power within Europe. And also, all three went on to have children that either strengthened the Medici name, so stayed within the family name, and or married into other notable families within Europe. In conclusion, Lorenzo the Magnificent, Cosimo the Elder, and Cosimo I de' Medici were not only literal fathers of their respective families, ensuring continuity of the Medici legacy, but also figurative fathers of Florence and Tuscany, driving culture and political advancements that defined their eras. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and finally, here are some of the references that we used.